guys, I'm Bethany.
And I'm Kristen.
And this is Looking for the Middle.
The Christian Girl's Guide to Modern Dating.
There you go. Thought you forgot for a minute.
Sometimes we say it on CouchCast and sometimes we don't, so.
It's a mystery.
I know. My turn to pick the question.
Yes, go for it. What are we talking about today?
Pick the little slip of paper. We are talking about fun things to do on weekends when you don't have a date.
Ooh.
I
fortunately have a lot of experience in this area, so I'll go first.
Oh, go for it.
Sleep.
Oh my gosh. That's a great point, though. Let's be real.
Right? I
Let's be
mean,
real.
I work all week long. I have there's weeks, multiple weeks on end where I go straight from work to X activity and don't get home till 9 or 10 every night of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, on the weekend, I don't have a date. You better believe I'm sleeping in.
Yeah, that's a great point.
So, I was kind of joking, but kind of not.
But not really. One thing I love to do on weekends, especially if I'm home and not like planning other things, is I love to do like self-care nights where I will go take a bath. I give myself like a face mask, paint my nails, and light a candle and play some chill music and just rest. Because I feel like you said, during the week, it's work and it's activities and it's, all these different things that you just pile into your schedule. And I have to really be intentional about resting on the weekend. So if I do something like that, I just have to rest. So I highly recommend. I like to do that at least once a month.
Yeah, and I think it's okay to tell, because I know at least for me, you get asked to do a lot of stuff. Sometimes because you're single and you can, and you don't have other people in your life to schedule around as much.
Yeah.
And so I don't do well with the whole no word. If someone asks me, and people always ask, can you do this? Can I? Yes.
Do I want to?
I can. Should I? Not necessarily.
Yeah.
So I think it's okay to tell people, hey, no, I've just got to do nothing. I need a night. I need it. Yeah. And that is very hard for me.
Same.
I don't do that well at all.
Yeah, I've really had to work on that recently.
So yeah, I think that's fine to do.
Yeah, I think it's good for you to take time for yourself.
Yeah. But I don't think that was the
spirit
spirit of the question necessarily. We kind of went off, but I think they're asking literally what stuff can you go do?
Yes.
Invest in your family, I think, is a good one too.
That's a great
Go see your parents. Hang out with them if they're close. Give them a call if they're not, or take a road trip. If they're a state or two over, go see them.
Or your siblings, if
grandparents
you're
even. Yeah. So, that's something I did the other night. I had been out, and I knew my grandfather wasn't at home. So, he had gone somewhere. So, I called my grandmother and I was like, hey, what are you doing? I'm in the area. And I just went over there.
Sweet granny.
And,
love her.
She was like, well, I'm just about to warm up some soup, but other than that, nothing. And I said, well, how about if I come over, you eat your soup, and I'll talk to you while you eat it. Like, we can just talk. And so I went over there totally spur of the moment and was there for about an hour, and we just had the best time.
That's so fun.
And they're not going to be there forever.
No.
I know. I don't want to go down that route, but you can invest time in them.
Yeah.
You can, and
they love that.
Yes, and we just had the best time. Mm-hmm. So I think that's something that you can do.
I think it's a really great point.
And you were talking about self-care and take time for yourself, and I think that's fine and good, but also get outside of yourself. Mm-hmm. I think instead of saying, what can I do on a weekend that is fun for me, say, what can I do on the weekend when I have this free time that will serve others?
Yeah.
I think that's it. And I don't mean you have to go volunteer at a soup kitchen, but can you say to a couple in your church, hey, y'all go out for the evening. I'll come babysit your kids for free. That's a huge blessing to them.
I think that's great.
Keeps you busy, and so it's a win-win.
Yeah, I think it's having that balance of knowing, yes, I have time to do things for other people or to invest in other relationships, and also knowing, hey, I need a break.
I don't have to do that all the time.
Yes, and I think, because all of those things are really good things to do.
Yeah.
And I think another thing that's kind of along the lines of what you were just saying, but spend time with your friends, and maybe friends that you don't see as often. Mm-hmm. Weekends are a great time to maybe FaceTime your out-of-state friends.
Yeah.
Or, plan a dinner or a coffee date or a, whatever.
Yeah.
But really being intentional. I am so big on your tribe. We're doing an episode about that later this season. that's a full-length one because
it's important.
It's so important to have that good, close circle of girlfriends around you, and this is an incredible time for you to be able to invest in those friendships and do super fun things. I mean, who doesn't want to go hang out with their girlfriends on the weekends? And I think when you're doing something with purpose on a weekend, whether it's hanging out with friends, going to see family, going to help somebody else, spending time like resting and taking care of yourself, the important thing is that you're doing something where you're not just sitting around moping about the fact that you don't have a date, or that you're scrolling through social media looking at all the other people who do have dates.
Exactly.
And that's where I think you have to be wise with how you spend your time, because there have definitely been Friday nights where I am sitting at home and I'm like, well, such and such is out on a date and such is married. They're probably doing something fun and they're doing this, and here I am sitting alone eating half a pint of ice cream and watching The Office for the 14th time.
And if you know that's something you struggle with, like you know that's something that's hard for you and you need to keep that time occupied, there's no excuse for not, because the weekend comes around at the end of every week.
Yeah, you know,
so
it's coming.
know it's coming.
You know it's coming.
So plan ahead on that and put some effort into it. But also, and this is something that I have just very recently taken a step and gotten more comfortable with, go do things by yourself.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like this idea is out there of either go on a date or sit at home by yourself. Why are those the only two options?
No, they shouldn't be.
I have recently discovered I love going to movies by myself.
I think that's so funny.
It's so much fun.
My roommate's the same way.
I love it. I do that regularly.
So cool. Yeah.
I'm working up to going to dinner by myself. I haven't gotten there.
I love going to lunch by myself.
I can do lunch.
I think I've done dinner myself.
Well, and
if it's not a nice place, that's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I can go into a fast food place, fine. But if I want to go sit at Chili's by myself for dinner, I couldn't do it.
No, I don't do that. I go to like a Panera.
I could do that. Yeah,
and I'll bring my computer or something.
Well, I'm talking go eat dinner by yourself, not working.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that.
I haven't worked up to that yet.
No,
but I think getting okay with doing things by yourself is good.
Yeah. I love going shopping by myself on weekends, whether that's I'm actually buying anything or I'm just perusing around.
Yeah.
I could be in Barnes & Noble for 3 hours by myself
and be
totally content.
Well, you know I love running errands.
Oh, yes.
It's
Bethany's
like a running
the errand
joke.
queen.
Well, and the other night, Lindsay and I were at home. I hadn't been anywhere all day long. And it was about 8 o'clock. And I was like, okay, I'm going to Target. Do you need anything? She's like, why are you going to Target? I'm like, just because I can.
Just want to.
I'm just going to go see what they got.
Oh, that's like, what me and Lauren and Nicole say all the time. Lauren's like, I'm going to go take a lap around Target. You want to come? I'm like, yes, I do.
I do. Well, and I like to go by myself. I like to do that by myself. And, like, I'm this weird mix of introvert and extrovert.
You're an ambivert.
I totally am. I'm a very outgoing person, but I need
your time to
quiet time. And so when I'm in that in-between space of, like, I want to be out with people,
but I don't want to be talking to them.
I don't want to talk to them. Exactly. And I don't want there to be an expectation of me having to converse or interact with people, but I just want people to be there. Mm-hmm. Target is my best friend.
Target's a great choice for a
weekend. Also go and leave my wallet in the car.
Oh, yeah. I've done that before,
I don't take it in. I literally am just going to walk around.
Yeah. I've done that before, too.
So
being wise financially is also a great thing to do on weekends.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to think.
That kind of rabbit trail big time.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's just, we gotta.
Yeah.
So let's make a list of some actual, like, what are some fun things you like to do on the weekend when you don't have a date?
When I don't have a date on weekends, I love to go people watch at Starbucks.
Yes.
Or like read at just to get out of the house.
Yeah.
I will go either take my computer and I'll do some writing. I'll go read.
I do that a lot.
Put my headphones in and people watch.
Oh, can we talk for a second? I have a theory.
Okay. What is your theory?
I still go to Starbucks all the time.
Yes.
I don't put my headphones in.
Really?
Because
sometimes I put my headphones in but nothing's playing. I just don't want people to talk to me.
Well, that was my point. If you're going and you don't want, like, I'm just thinking, if you're wanting to meet people, you're wanting to meet someone.
Oh, yeah, then
you're
leave
hanging
your
out at
headphones
Starbucks, don't put your headphones in.
That's a great
point. Because, like you just said, you put your headphones in and you don't even play anything.
No.
Because that's a universal symbol for
it's a nonverbal cue of
back
don't
off
talk
and
to
leave me alone.
Mm-hmm. That's a great point.
So, if you're going to Starbucks and or if you go and then you're like, he's cute, take the headphones out.
Yes, correct. Great tip.
Just throwing that out there.
Great expert tip there. But I love doing that. I love going for drives, whether that's just a drive by myself and just like music with the windows down.
Yes.
Or you and I have started doing this, Lindsay, we go take day trips, like road
Yeah.
trips. We'll go drive an hour and a half away. We'll go
And just
someplace
explore a
new.
city
Yeah,
or-
just explore a little town. We'll go in little shops. Like,
Yeah.
I love doing stuff like that. And if it's something that can kind of take up most of your day, then it's nice. Because
Yeah.
then you're just like, oh, I'm already occupied and there's no plan, but we're just
Yep.
going to go and see what happens.
Yeah. I do a lot of my really good thinking in the car by myself,
Same.
chasing the sunset. Like,
Oh,
you know,
yes.
I love
Oh, yes.
that.
So much fun.
That's my thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else I like practically. I mean, this isn't fun, but I like do laundry. I'm not going to just kick that out. I don't want to. That's depressing. Don't say that. What other fun things do I do?
Go to the gym.
Yeah, I do. I've
I've
gotten
do
into
some
yoga.
longer works out.
Works out. Yep. Clearly, we do this a lot.
Why can't I talk?
Longer workout. No, I've started doing yoga, and I really love doing that.
I started the bar classes, which are killer.
But they're so good.
So fun. I'm getting my dancing muscles that were long dormant
I'm glad you have dancing
are
muscles.
being a little revived.
My mom put me in dance when I was little and quickly recognized that was not my skill.
My dad made me take ballet when I was 4, so I could hopefully get some coordination.
Oh, that's
I
totally
kid you not.
something your
You can
dad
ask
would
him.
do. That's amazing. Okay,
So take a class. Learn something new.
take a
That's
class.
one.
Go to a yoga studio. Go take a bar class. Go take a cooking class, like
Okay,
we
see,
said,
now
or go do like fun things like
I
that.
have a weird thing. Cooking class. That's a date thing to me.
See,
I
would love
won't
to
go
take
take one by myself.
But I think
Because there's all these other couples there, and it's just like
Okay.
in your face
That's
that you
fair.
are there by yourself. That's
That's
one
fair.
that I'm just like, no, that's a date one.
yeah, okay, and that's fine. But I think it's important for us to remember you don't have to wait to be with somebody to do all of these things.
No.
That would be my biggest takeaway
No.
for you. If you have things you want to do, whether it's going to like travel places or take some kind of class or learn a new skill or whatever it is you want to do, go do it. You don't have to wait for a guy to be with you to go do all of these things. And I think personally that's something I struggled with for a while is I was putting things I wanted to do on hold to wait until I was dating somebody or until I was married. And I feel like my life has been so much more fun since I've realized that that's not the case.
Yeah, you kind of would make like 2 separate lists of single things to do and couple things to do.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah, so at the end of the day when your weekend comes around and you're wanting to do something, figure out, okay, what sounds fun to me?
Yeah.
Whether or not I have somebody to do with, what sounds fun to me and what can I go do instead of sitting at home with Ben and Jerry depressed that you don't have a date.
Yeah. And if that's your only other alternative, then you need to get right in your heart with that too.
Yeah.
That it's okay to be single.
Yeah, it is. There are a lot of perks to being single. There are a lot of fun opportunities you have as a single person.
Yeah.
And now is the time to take advantage of them.
Exactly.
So,
'Cause you never know when the right guy might come along.
yeah. Or is there just one right guy?
Ooh. We can talk about
Different
that more
topic
later.
for a different day.
Yep.
But seriously, y'all have fun this weekend. Go take a lap around Target. Go.
You might see us there.
Yeah. Go take your headphones out at Starbucks or whatever. Go take a drive and think whatever you do. Just have some fun this weekend and do something that you enjoy.
Yep.
And
We'll see you on Wednesday.
yeah. Until then,
I'm Bethany.
and I'm Kristen.
And this is Looking for the Middle.